How you doing? Welcome to Dean Kirk's Buzz Box. And boy, I got another one that's been buzzing up a stew, big time. It's Francis Forever, Space Girl. It's a fine pop record. It's just perfect for radio. It's radio friendly. It's an inventive indie pop record. Perfect for radio, background music, chill, satellite radio. Just have that song pouring out of satellite radio where you're eating at a fast food restaurant or just relaxing in, I don't know, a dining area or something like that. Francis Forever, Space Girl. And this song is considered bedroom pop. And I wasn't sure what bedroom pop is kind of new to me. You've got pop music, you got hip hop, and you got all these subgenres that just proliferate of subgenres. And bedroom pop, one of them, bedroom pop is basically homemade music, as opposed to doing it in a multi-million-dollar studio where it costs maybe about $10 or $12 or $20,000 a day to make a record. But you do this in the privacy of your apartment, maybe some help with fellow musicians and all that. Basically, it's called do it yourself. It reeks of amateurism, and I don't mean that in a bad way by any means. But here's the thing about Francis Forever. Francis Forever is the brainchild of a woman named Frances Garrett, and she is no amateur. She started singing in church choir. It was an elite church choir when she was very young. And this elite church choir, they were trained. This included advanced ear training. And this one when she was very young, and singing complex choral arrangements. She learned how to play the piano, started taking piano lessons when she was 6 years old, started writing songs when she was a teenager. And the group Francis Forever, it was taken from a song by an artist named Mitsu. I believe that's how you, Mitski, called Francis Forever. And she attended Clark University. She may still be attending Clark University, Frances Garrett, majoring in music technology. So she's basically a pro. Or if she's not a pro, she's getting there. She's 22 years old, and my notes are just based on several sources that I picked up. Now, Space Girl was submitted. It was at the NPR Music Tiny Desk Contest. And it's based on the NPR Music Concert Desk Series or something like that. Well, the song was submitted. It did not get the total prize, but boy, there was a whole bunch of submissions. 1,000, a total of about 1,000 submissions, about 254 submissions from Massachusetts alone, and they're from Massachusetts. But still, the panel of judges. Now, if I got this right, some of the judges were affiliated. They were affiliated with a radio station in Boston, a public radio station called WBUR. Just did a little research on them. WBUR near Boston, up near Boston, and about 8,000 or 9,000 watts. And they were impressed. They were still impressed with the record. Anyway, the song got picked up by the streaming services, Spotify, TikTok, and it blew up. Now, if I got this right, I came across a website that mentioned that Space Girl, if I got this right, Space Girl has, as of earlier this year, in 2021, has garnered over 500 million streams on Spotify. Boy, that's very impressive. That tells you right there, this song has got hit potential. And it did chart, I believe, on the alternative charts. I might have seen this video on one of the alternative countdowns on YouTube. And I tell you, it's got a great beat to it. It's sort of a, as far as the melody is concerned, it's sweet. It's like a butterscotch confection. It's ear candy. You just want to chew on it and chew on it. It's like I've said before numerous times in other videos in the past. It's like chewing gum that doesn't lose its flavor. Well, it won't lose your favor either. It's just a great record. But that melody that radio-friendly melody, that bubbly melody, conceals sort of a yearning for a relationship that is unmet. And but she has a novel way. There's a couple lyrics that really stand out at me. She has a novel way of expressing attraction, a physical attraction to someone, like in this lyric right here. And I think it's brilliant. I really do. There's a part of the song that goes, "I saw a lunar eclipse, looked like how I feel about your lips." It's either lips or hips. I got two different ones from a couple of websites. And that's pretty cool right there. I like that. Space Girl, the only way that we end was if you were sucked into a black hole. That quote unquote. But here's the thing. This song does not follow conventional format. See, most songs, they go verse, chorus, and they got a bridge. You got a bridge, and then it goes to a chorus. Well, this song goes first chorus, and then it sort of fades out. It sort of breaks down. And this is the part of the song that gives me goosebumps. The song sort of ends, and you hear, I like songs with sound effects. It sounds like there's a party in the background, and it sounds like you hear these sound effects of people talking in the background, and it's like you're eavesdropping into a private affair, into a conversation from one woman expressing her, or one person expressing their affection or their dreams or whatever to another person. And it goes, and she does this real slowly. Enunciation, spot on. "I hope you play this song someday and think of Earth Girl." And during this phase, it goes from the crowd noises in the background. Now, I'm only thinking about one version of the song that I heard on Spotify. It seems like it goes from those crowd noises in the background to sort of a gentle swelling of strings or music in the background. And then her voice sort of dissolves into echoes, and it's an embrace, almost as embracing dream pop right there. And I love dream pop. And it's just, I just like the way it just dissolves. And that's it. Now, here's the thing. When she says, I love this part, when she goes, someday and think of Earth Girl who loves Space Girl, and boom, an old song comes to my mind, one of those classics out of the 50s, 1959. Jesse Lee Turner did a song called The Little Space Girl. It reminded me of that song, The Little Space Girl. This is when a guy walks in a park. He comes across an alien female with 3 eyes and 4 arms, but she's looking to marry somebody. It's sort of like that. I just love these space records. I love novelty records. But, boy, I tell you, it's a nice record. Now, the formats for this record, I don't know if I should call it a novelty song or not, because I can understand why some artists would say, don't call my song a novelty song. Well, I'll put it to you like this. It's a very inventive record. The lyrics are inventive. It's just... Here's the formats for this record. Well, obviously, alternative, adult alternative, indie pop, just regular pop. If the FM stations would just open up and allow a song like this in. Come on in. Embrace it. Warmly embrace a song like this. That is absolutely, it's filled with imagination. And it is, like I said before, it is radio friendly. It's not going to offend anybody. There's no way. I mean, the worst that can happen is nothing bad is going to happen. Boy, wouldn't you like to see this song go in the top 10 or top 20 of Billboard's Hot 100? Well, I'll tell you one thing, one final thing here. I got this song up, I put this song up to number 3 on my fantasy playlist. This would be March the 14th, 2021. This is a while back. Today's date is September to something 2021, September 27th. And I put this song at number 3, right there, number 3. right below Olivia Rodrigo with, was it driver's license? Yeah, driver's license. That number 2. I mean, I just love songs like this. Boy, it just makes you feel good. And I like it. It's so psychedelic too, the way she changed, she went into another phase. She changed chords, or I don't know how to explain it. I think I just did. Anyway, the song, I highly recommend it. It's been out for a while now. It's been about, I think she might have put it on Spotify, or the group put it on Spotify in 2020. But chances are you might not have heard this record. Give it a listen to. Now, she does have another version, and I can't pronounce this woman's name. Chloe, Chloe, Morando. Oh, my God. That's another story right there. Now, that woman, she's got another song. She's got a song that I love called I Eat Boys, but that will be another story. I might do a video on that one later on, maybe. But anyway, getting back to this Francis Forever record, yeah, high recommendation for it. Give it a listen to. I think you'll enjoy it. You're going to love it, man, the way she does. Yes. All right. I better sign off before I get carried away. The song is the group is Francis Forever, Space Girl, on Dean Kirk's Buzzbox. Take care.